Day 4 and my private tour of Romero Britto's workshop. Hey, good to see you. I'm so glad I bumped. Thank you for having me. I'm glad that we bumped into you yesterday and get to come in. So talk to me about the studio. How long have you been here?
Yes, this warehouse in here I have for about 10 years before, just using it as a place to do framing and shipping and everything. But it's not really open to the public. So it's just really for me to work and for my staff to come.
Well, thank you so much for letting me come in.
Oh no, it's a pleasure, it's a pleasure. No, not too long ago I had here the governor of California with Maria. They come here with the kids to paint with me.
Just recently?
This was like in the beginning of the year. There's an image in there that I did was for a piece for the CD cover of Michael Jackson that he wanted to raise funds called What More Can I Give? And it was to raise funds for the victims of 9/11.
And that says Love Michael Jackson.
Yeah, and that, you know, this was just a blow-up piece, you know, that was done, and he signed that, and it was pretty cool. And then he ended up doing also a party for me in Neverland. You know, I did this, the pyramid in Hyde Park in London.
When was this? Last
2007. You know, I ended up meeting also, you know, Prince Charles, and you know, he's been very, you know, nice, and he invited me actually during the summer to go and spend a week with the family.
The Diana, did you do that one?
I did a series of portraits, you know, I also did the opening ceremony of the Super Bowl, and I had my work in this, you know, exhibition that happens since early 1800 at the Louvre Museum.
And you did the cruise ship here, I see. A big installation.
Yeah, I did a very large installation at one of the ships. The Royal Caribbean was a $700 million ship. Yeah, I did this piece for Senator Ted Kennedy, and he was an amazing man.
And then next to it, there's you're on the White House lawn.
Yes, that was the, you know,
the Easter egg hunt, right?
Easter egg hunt, yeah. And I was going to be part of the Presidential Library as well.
So you work 7 days a week?
I work every day, you know. But I mean, I really love what I do. I love what I do, and so I don't feel like this work is really, you know, it's like breathing for me, you know. Yeah. They ask me, oh, your art is colorful because you are from the tropics. And usually I also say that, you know, yes, you know, the environment can have a huge influence in someone's life. But also I think there's a lot of time, it's like the person too can change your environment. So I think it's a mix between my experience of me being Brazilian and also my wish of bringing colors to my life. And this was an invitation of the party I was telling you of Michael Jackson that he talked a little bit about and the whole thing.
What has been kind of one of your most memorable things in the last, say, year that really stands out?
It was the most incredible thing was to get a call from space. And he said, Romero, I'm calling to inspire you to do a painting. And I was, please tell me how's the space. And it was incredible. I was so excited.
That's impressive.
It was
That's
really
impressive. I mean, how many hours a day whenever you're actually here do you try to spend? I mean, is it kind of time that's split up?
Yeah, it's a mix of calls and distraction. I try to really be in schedule, and I have appointments and everything, but you know, I also don't want to be like too mechanical. You know what I mean? When I'm here, I have music going, and I go and have tea, or I walk around and I do things around the studio. So it's, you know, I really enjoy being here.
This is Betty Boop, right? So is this a whole series that you're doing for Disney? Or?
Yes, and I did in the past a collaboration with Disney, so this is my second collaboration that I'm going to be doing, so it's very exciting.
That's great.
Like on Mickey Mouse in here, on his ear, you know, most of the time it's all black, so I end up bringing, you know, my signature, what I do in my work.
Well, can we talk a little bit about Art Basel? I mean, obviously I came down from New York to attend Art Basel, and it's really exploded over the last 6 years. So can you kind of give your input on how it's made you feel and how it's affected really your work and selling and the exposure just because of the growth in Art Basel?
Well, I think it's so great anyway. Any kind of art happening in a city or anywhere is a very, very positive. And people, they really have a time to dedicate to go and see art, you know. And to go to see galleries. I think for the arts, it's a win-win situation.
It's a wonderful thing,
yeah. It's a wonderful thing. I think it's good for everybody, you know, because people start seeing Miami not just a place to go for vacation, party, but a place that you can also have, you know, like culture, go to see a piece of art.
Your sculptures are in so many different places. And I noticed, can you talk a little bit about the big sculpture that you did The corner is at the time, I can't remember the name of the building.
Yeah, 5th and Alton Road.
Yeah,
yes.
that giant sculpture that you just did.
Yes.
How did that come about?
Well, you know, the developer is you know, he loves my work, Jeffrey Berkowitz, and you know, he commissioned me several of the sculptures, and he asked me to create this piece of art to be the signature of his building there, and for me it was incredible.
I went to Philippe last night for dinner, and I walked in and I saw the giant Madonna painting.
Yeah.
So what other projects do you have coming up that you can talk about besides this?
Well, I'm
project
doing actually like 18 huge monumental sculptures for Singapore, and also I'm working on with the Gallery Opera from Paris that they're also going to be opening a place all about my work in Singapore as well, and I'm doing the symbol of Singapore for them to promote the country as well. You know, I'm doing a sculpture at Time Warner Center. You know, I'm doing also
Time Warner in New York.
Yeah, in New York City. You know, Steve Ross had commissioned me to create this to paint the stadium. If you haven't a chance to go to the stadium, you're going to see parts of the stadium already painted with my work. The Lynn Shark Stadium.
You've done a lot, obviously, with charities over the years. How do you want to be remembered? I mean, in your lifetime, when you look back.
Oh,
I mean,
oh my
what-
God! Well, I would like for sure that my art is about love. I want to bring images of hope and peace and inspiration. I don't want to bring images of despair nowhere, to nobody.
Thank you so much for
Oh, no
taking
problem. It's a
time to
pleasure.
give me a tour, and maybe next time I can come and sit with you and watch you paint more.
Yeah, that'll be great. You're more than
I'd like to.
welcome. Come
Thank
over.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Always.
And sadly, right after that, I'm gonna have to get back to the hotel, pack, get ready to go back to New York, and kind of reflect on how quickly these last 3 days have gone. Can't believe it's already over. Good. Thank you. Okay.
Thanks for watching. I'm Carolyn Z, and we'll see you in 2011.